How is music even possible for children who have hearing loss?
Well, all babies, when they're born, are innately musical. We're born musical. We have the ability to respond to rhythm, and very quickly research shows us how quickly babies can hear differences in pitch, in high sounds, low sounds, the musical elements, and it's the musical aspects of language that children really lock into really quickly. And if we think now with newborn screening, babies really are diagnosed, they get those hearing aids so much quicker, and we can then straight away, if we're using music and engaging those parents in music and families, straight away that music can be accessed, and the way the musical brain will respond for those babies is pretty much immediate. And so the change, I think, is the advancement in technology, newborn screening, and just a difference, I think, in expectation of professionals and parents. We never used to think music was possible. And now music with your hearing aids, and later with maybe cochlear implants and hearing devices, then therefore I think music just becomes that much more possible.
Wow.
You have a musical brain, and the fact that once the music is there and you're moving is the fact that really that baby can absorb it straight away. The challenge is making that consistent. The challenge is giving the parents the sense that music is really possible and something that they can then really have fun and actively engage in.
So music is a brain thing. Music occurs in the brain. And when a baby is diagnosed with a hearing loss, what happens is these ears are the way that the music gets from the environment, from the parents' voices, through this doorway into the brain. And when you have a hearing loss, this doorway isn't working so well. So I have heard many parents say when they're told their baby has this hearing loss, this doorway problem. I had one family express that they were so disappointed because they love music and they were afraid that they couldn't share that love of music with their baby. What would you say to them?
I think that's the biggest change. And I think the fact that we are picking up those children really quickly, that we have great hearing aids that can then be used. I think the challenge was that we didn't really always, as professionals, know what to do musically. And I think one of the things, for example, in BabyBeats, the difference of that was it was designed really to be used as soon as those babies have those hearing aids, and to encourage those families, to give those families a real sense of purpose with this, and that this is possible, and let's really get involved and use music as part of that development straight away, not something left for later on.
I'm wondering, why is music so critical for babies? We're not training them to be rock stars.
Well, hopefully, you never know, one might become a rock star. However, with the babies, what we're really looking at is really getting that listening going, and what we're looking at how the musical elements really underpin all of language and how that development comes through. So the rhythm, the high, the low sounds, the soft and the loud sounds, the qualities, everything in our language is musical. And the babies are tuned to the musicality, the sing-song voices of those parents right from the start with their hearing aids. So I think the real key point here is, with your hearing aids, really being actively and consistently involved in music within your family and your day-to-day life. The fact that you're really working on those listening skills through the music right away from the start. Music enables you to get the rhythmic sense of language, the high sounds, the low sounds, the quiet sounds, all the different musical aspects and emotion that comes through the language that the parent is using. And I think this we can start on right away.
Wow, that's so good to know, because families really are eager to get going and to do something very important for their baby.
I think especially even if you're waiting for a cochlear implant, the point is we want those families to engage right away. We can do something now, we're not waiting, and music really allows you to do that. I think the difference, say, with something like BabyBeats is that it's not songs, it's using musical extracts, different rhythms, different tempi, different styles in that the parents use their language, their voice, And the baby can begin to attune to that parent's voice, separating out at times that background musical sounds as well. So we're working towards an improvement for listening in noise.
And it's never too early to start.
Never too early.
Right. That's great.